listening this type of Bhagavad Gita classes, you may become sannyasi, like that they may come and comment you. Okay, like best example is we all our devotees only. We are taking this Bhagavad Gita classes. We are not sannyasi, we are grihastha only. And the person who has had this Bhagavad Gita is none other than Arjuna. Okay, Arjuna, after listening this Bhagavad Gita, he has performed his duty in a right way. Okay, these conceptions we have to remove from our mind. And I like to appreciate all the devotees because, okay, even though it's raining, even though in spite of your busy schedule, you came forward and you started attending these classes. And I like to congratulate all the devotees for like turning out and attending this type of classes. Okay, I'll start the session with the Bhagavad Gita sloka. This comes in under 7th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. The sloka goes like this: Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschit yatati siddhaye etatamopi siddhanam kaschin mamveti tatvata. Krishna is saying to Arjuna, like thousands of people are there, lakhs of people are there, but only few shows interest in listening this Bhagavad Gita. And in that, very few interested devotees will continue their spiritual journey further. Okay, many times with lot of enthusiasm, if someone sends us message like, "Arey, Bhagavad Gita classes are going on," with lot of enthusiasm, we'll try to come and join this class. But as the time progresses, we may not show that interest. Krishna is saying this because he knows each and everyone's mind. That's the reason Krishna is saying this. Not only that, I like to appreciate you because this is Purushottam Mass. Okay, in between 2 to 3 years, this Adhika Mass will come. This name itself, the month name itself, called it as Purushottam Mass. The person who practice spirituality in this month one time, that is equivalent to practicing spirituality for thousands of times. Acharya says that generally we go to Ganges to take bath because we have to clean ourselves. Generally, every Indian knows about Ganga. Is there any devotee in our class does not hear the name of Ganga? Is there anyone?
No, Prabhu.
No, everyone has heard about this Ganga. Generally, we go to holy places to take the dip over there so that we know that our sins gets removed from our account. That's the reason we go. But this Purushottam Mass states that if you go and take one time bath in Ganga, that is equivalent to taking bath for 12,000 times. Okay, it may looks like I'm like boosting this thing. No, I'm not saying this. Every Shastra has talked about this Purushottam Mass. Okay, I really like to congratulate all the devotees because you are very fortunate, because many devotees like shows interest to register, but only few people will come and listen this type of classes. You are very fortunate. You've taken a right step at right time, the two in an important month called Purushottam Mass. Okay, and the name of the month is also on Supreme Personality awarded Purushottama. Okay, I request all the devotees. Okay, we take a like generally so many distractions come into our life. Also, many times we think like, definitely I'm going to attend all the classes, like that. We may think initially. In exams also, during exams also, we many times think that yes, I will attend all the classes, like that we will think. But as the day progresses, our interest will come down. Okay, not to come down our interest, at the same time to focus more on Supreme Personality awarded. Okay, I request all the devotees, please loudly chant one time Hare Krishna mantra for all of us, so that we all of us stay together till the end of this all 6 sessions, and we all should get benefited out of this. Okay, I request all the devotees, if it is possible for you, please unmute and chant one time Hare Krishna Mahamantra along with me. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Ram, Hare Hare.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. As I already told you, like one time chanting in Purushottam Mass is equivalent to 1,000 chanting this Hare Krishna Mantra. Means you already chanted 1,000 times of Hare Krishna Mantra. This is the benefit of this month. You may look a little tricky, like, Prabhu, are you saying the fact or not? Like that, they will. You may ask me. Generally, many supermarkets will give offer for us, like Wednesday supermarket, like Amazon sale, like that. Many times they will give offer, because we'll wait for that offer so that we want to take maximum benefit out of it. Similarly, Krishna has given this offer for us, Purushottam Mass. If you start spirituality, Krishna is saying that 1,000 times benefit you are going to get it. When you give an offer, you want to grab it by going to that supermarket or by attending that sessions. We want to grab more opportunity so that we get benefited. Similarly, I request all the devotees, you also please get benefited out of this. And we name this session called as Secrets of Gita Revealed. Why it is secrets? This Bhagavad Gita book is open to everyone. Why it is called secret? Book is given to you and Krishna is saying this is very secret. Can anyone guess why it is so secret about Bhagavad Gita?
Because it is the way of life.
Sorry, it is?
It teaches the way of life, how to live.
It teaches the way of life. But I given you book, but I am saying it is a secret.
Not everyone.
Yeah, Bharat Prabhu rightly mentioned, even the book is open to everyone, we are saying that it is, okay, it cannot be understood by anyone. In a Guru Parampara, we need to try to learn this Bhagavad Gita so that we can understand this Bhagavad Gita. Yes, not everyone can make use of it. Yes, very good, Sumana Mataji. Absolutely right. Everyone cannot use of it. Okay, and that's the reason this is very secret. That's the reason we named this course name is also as Secrets of Gita Revealed. In this 5-day sessions, we are going to learn many important shlokas in Bhagavad Gita. In a summary way, I'm trying to give introduction about today's session. Actually, Bhagavad Gita consists of 700 shlokas. It consists of 18 chapters. Okay, in Bhagavad Gita, there is Acharya says, Gita Kinchita Tirtha Ganga Jalapati Kanipa Pita. Like that he said. What does it mean? If you read a little from Bhagavad Gita, if you read little, like one sloka also of Bhagavad Gita, okay, if you drink little water from the Ganges also, okay, that will save you from the greatest dangers. Like Yama Raj also, like Yamadutas also cannot touch you at the time of death. This is the benefit of this Bhagavad Gita. Okay, generally I like to give many stories in my class. I'll start the session with small story. One time is that it has so happened that one person, like he was very materialistic person, never even to temple, and is not at all interested in spirituality. Then at one day, he was, frankly speaking, he is very lusty behind humans. When he was crossing, like summer, like rainy season, after summer, rainy season has come. In rainy season also is going behind humans. And one day when he was crossing the river, it was flooding heavily. At that time, he is holding some flowers, and by mistake, that flower has dropped from him and it is flowing. And he prayed to that God that time, I'm giving this flower to God. Is not it offered that flower to God. He said, okay, this flower, let it go and offer it to Krishna, like that he said, okay, unwillingly. But as I told you, he lead his life not in a proper way. Then at that time, at the death time, Yamadutas came and he took him there. Generally, when you go to Yamadharmaraj, he will check in detail, he will check whether you have done any pious credit or not. Like that, he asked Chitragupta, okay, check his account. Does he done any good activities, any pious activity, please check. He said, Prabhu, he has not done anything. Yamadharmara said, you check once again. Even if he done it little bit also, we have to reward him. Just check. He said, Prabhu, actually one little credit is there on his account. That is, he dropped one flower. When the flower is going away from his hands, he prayed to Krishna that let it offer to Krishna, like that he prayed. What benefit we can give it to him? Then Yamadharmara thought for one time and he said, okay, he can live in, okay, Swarga for 5 minutes. And he can choose whether you want to live in Swarga for 5 minutes or you want to live in Naraka for some time, and after that you want to go to Swarga. He said, I want to go to Swarga for 5 minutes. And after reaching Swarga for 5 minutes, immediately he asked the persons over there, where is the garden, flower garden? He said the flower garden is nearby. He took all the flowers and immediately he prayed to Krishna, oh Krishna, let me offer my all these flowers to you. Like that he started offering. And after 5 minutes, when he came back to Naraka, okay, when he is about to punish, then Chitragupta asked him, okay, wait Prabhu, you cannot punish him now because he has acquired a lot of credit in his account. Okay, this is the importance of Sadhu Sangha. Okay, there is a Shastra also, it is said, Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Sastra kahe, lavam Nisamatru Sadhu Sangha Sarva Siddhi. Means for momentary time also, if you start doing Sadhu Sangha, then you're going to get many benefit out of it. Like that, every Shastra said, not only one Shastra, every Shastra talked about this Sadhu Sangha. Unwillingly, this person has offered flower. From that, he went to Swarga. From Swarga, he offered many flowers and his life has changed like anything. Okay, this is the importance of Sadhu Sangha. In Kali Yuga, main bala means Kali Yuga Shakti. In Kali Yuga, Shakti is in Sangha. If you are in association of 100 devotees, you are started listening this type of classes, okay, it will give you a lot of encouragement for you. And with this Sangha, we can do many activities. Alone we cannot do anything, but if you all together join us, and we can do some miracles also. Okay, and that's the reason this Sangha is very important in Kali Yuga. We need to hear, listen carefully, and repeatedly we need to read this and hear Bhagavad Gita. Why? There is a Srimad Bhagavatam sloka also. Durlabhamo manuso deho dehinam kshana banguraha tatrarpi durbalam manye vaikunta priya darshinam. Means what does it is saying? A conditioned soul means the human life is most difficult to achieve and it can be lost at any moment. We don't know when it will be lost. Like at any moment we have to end up our life. But I think that even those who have achieved human life, rarely again association of pure devotee who are like very dear to the Lord of Vaikunta. Means if you get association for momentary seconds also, you will be pleasing Supreme Personality of Godhead. That's the reason this association is very important. And this reading Bhagavad Gita is also very important. You may ask me, Prabhu, what is the need for me to read Bhagavad Gita now? At old age, I have to read. This type of misconception is there for everyone also. Okay, and you may say that Prabhu, Bhagavad Gita is told by Krishna to Arjuna in the battlefield. Okay, and why Krishna has not told Bhagavad Gita why Krishna chose Arjuna and why he has told Bhagavad Gita in the battlefield? It may be a little tricky for us because okay, we also, if I ask you, Prabhu, please listen Bhagavad Gita, you may say that, Prabhu, I am having a lot of problems. In these problems, how can I listen this Bhagavad Gita? This type of excuses we may give in our life also. But Arjuna is the example. In the battlefield, when the battle is going on, from all the places, roaring sound will come and so many weapons will be used. There will be huge sound. In that sound, with concentration, he has listened Bhagavad Gita and he has corrected his life. He went in a right path, in a right direction, he went and he achieved his goal. Similarly, we may give excuses. Prabhu, I have a lot of problems. The person who is in problem, definitely he has to listen Bhagavad Gita. It is like that. Many people say that at old age, I have to read Bhagavad Gita. Okay, there is a simple like analogy for this. Generally, if you have a fever, at that time you have to go to doctor, or after fever is over, you want to go to the doctor. Can anyone please unmute and say the answer?
At that
While we
time.
have fever.
Before fever comes down only, we have to go to our doctor because our fever will come down. Okay, nowadays, if any person says, Prabhu, I'm like, if you go and tell to any person, Prabhu, you are having fever, please go to doctor. He will say, with lot of fever, I cannot go to doctor. When my fever come down, I will go to doctor. Is it a right choice?
No,
No.
Prabhu.
No.
This is not a right choice. Right choice is taking the right decision at right time is called a right choice. You're taking a perfect decision in your life. Okay, if you read Bhagavad Gita, okay, all our solution, like all our problem solution, Bhagavad Gita, in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna has given. Okay, and there may be many questions. Okay, I told you to listen carefully. Okay, why Bhagavad Gita, which Srila Prabhupada has given, that is very important. These things also we need to learn. And many people in the past also appreciated, like Einstein appreciated. Einstein is a very great scientist. Okay, like they say that decades of together, Einstein is a great scientist, like that they say. Okay, Einstein is a scientist way back. Now also we are remembering Einstein and Mahatma Gandhi. Everyone appreciated this Bhagavad Gita. This Bhagavad Gita is very important. In this today's session, this is only introduction we are going to discuss, and after that we are going to discuss 6 main subject matter in Bhagavad Gita. And many people may ask, okay, you're attending these Bhagavad Gita classes, does your problems come down? Actually, frankly speaking, I am the example. Because before starting my Bhagavad Gita journey, I used to get a lot of angry. Like I used to get, for small things, I used to get angry. But now my anger has come down. Okay, for example, when I'm going on a road, if someone comes in between and give me dash and go, at the time I used to get very much angry. Nowadays I'm getting laugh because of improper knowledge is being like that. Let Krishna gives us proper knowledge so that he will also come into right direction. My anger has come down. I am cooled down. Okay, I know my purpose of life. Okay, I'm focusing on it and I am trying to solve my problems. Many people comes and says you, okay, you're attending Bhagavad Gita classes, but your problems has increased. What is your use of attending these classes? Like this also many people come and they may pull you. But the answer is, okay, if you are going in a rain, right now it's rainy season, okay, when you are going in a rain, okay, you may go directly in a rain, but you can hold umbrella also and you can go into the rain so that you will not get wetted because of that rain. Okay, this Bhagavad Gita is like an umbrella in our life. If that umbrella is there, even though rain is there, we will be in safe condition. Okay, if you know this Bhagavad Gita, then you can take right decisions at right time. Arjuna has taken right decision in his right time. Similarly, we can also take right decision in right time and we can also perfect our life. Okay, let me go to the introduction part of this Bhagavad Gita. I'll share the slides and we will do the slide. I'll display the slides for you. Give me 1 second. Is my screen is visible to everyone? Can anyone confirm?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes,
Thank you,
Prabhu.
Prabhu. Okay, as I mentioned you, this is Secrets of Gita revealed. Okay, Arjuna listening Bhagavad Gita in the battlefield. Okay, we are also in day-to-day life, we are also doing battle. Okay, in like family, we are doing battle. In office, we are going and we are doing battle. Everywhere there is a battle. When we go outside, we don't know whether we'll reach safely to home or not. Every time we are also doing battle. Arjuna in the battlefield, he listened Bhagavad Gita. I request all the devotees, if we can read this Bhagavad Gita in our battlefield also, we can also become very successful. And coming back to, we dedicate and we got inspired by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. He is the founder Acharya of iskcon. iskcon means International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Actually, I give you little introduction about His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada. When he was at the old age, okay, he had everything in his life, but he want to fulfill his spiritual master vision. He went to foreign country. He tried to teach Bhagavad Gita in India, but many people are not interested because they are interested in adopting culture of foreign country. They are starting, okay, following the foreign country culture. Then Srila Prabhupada went to foreign country and they made him to devotees and they brought the devotees in India. And now also, if you see, especially in iskcon center, many foreigners will come and, okay, join in iskcon center, International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Okay, at old age, without any motive, personal motive, he went foreign country and he has taught this great knowledge to all over the people. One time, one funny incident has happened. I'll share that. Okay, one time Srila Prabhupada went to London. When he went to London, okay, one reporter sarcastically he asked one question to Srila Prabhupada. Like he took mic to him and started asking question. Your name is Swamiji. That time they don't know this name. They started calling Swamiji. Why you come to my country? Why you came to England? Then Srila Prabhupada said, he knows that Acharya Guru knows everything. He knows that he is sarcastically asking this question. And he said the beautiful answer to him. Actually, you Britishers came in India and looted everything. You started looting everything. Yeah, you looted diamond, jewelry, gold, and everything you looted. But you forgot to looted one jewel of India. That great knowledge of India you forgot to loot. That is Bhagavad Gita. I came to your country to deliver it free of cost. Okay, you look at the confidence of this great Acharya. Because of him, we are proudly distributing this Bhagavad Gita copies. More than 50 crores Bhagavad Gita is distributed by iskcon, International Society for Krishna Consciousness, all over the world. Okay, one of the most published book in Vedic scripture is Bhagavad Gita, as it is, which was published by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada. Right now it has spread all over the world, all countries. You name any country, it is there in Pakistan also. iskcon centers are there in Pakistan, Afghanistan, you name any country. Okay, it is very difficult to enter Russia also. Prabhupada could enter into Russia also because his knowledge is pure. With pure knowledge he entered, that's the reason he could achieve success. If you also follow the same principle, we can also achieve success in our life. And in our sessions, we are going to discuss these topics. Okay, can anyone please read?
Two branches of know what they
What they are. Yes, very good.
What
Thank you
they
so
are.
much, Prabhu. Yes.
Gita, the
And
best user manual, tested, tried, and trusted.
yeah, thank you so much, Prabhu. This Bhagavad Gita, you may have misconceptions. That's the reason I told you. This Bhagavad Gita is tested by many senior devotees. They tried and they trusted it also. Okay. How does this Gita get the position? Can anyone read? Another devotee?
Yeah, how does the Gita get that position?
Yes. Next.
Gita revealed in what scenario?
Yes.
5 main topics of
5
the
times
Gita.
Yes. What
What
does
does the Gita deal with and what it does not deal with?
Yes.
How to apply the teachings of Gita and take advantage?
Yes.
Misconception and how this has been spread.
Yeah.
And
Question and
Q&A.
answers. Okay, we will go like this. Generally, we discuss about these 2 types of knowledge, 2 branches of knowledge, what Krishna is talking about. Can anyone please, other devotee, please, you can raise your hand or you can unmute and you can read this second slide.
Branches of
Branches of knowledge. The material worldly knowledge. The science of making wealth and more wealth. The spiritual knowledge. How do we become happy?
Yeah, thank you so much, Mataji. Generally, we are going to discuss about the 2 knowledges. One is Paravidya and another one is Aparavidya. What is this Paravidya? What is the Aparavidya? These things we are going to discuss for another 5 minutes. Generally, as I told you, this Bhagavad Gita is very important. It is going to discuss about a very important subject matter. Okay, both this Paravidya and Aparavidya, both are important, but we need to balance it. Okay, if you don't balance it, what will happen? These things also we are going to learn. Okay, generally, many people India knows this Ramayana and Mahabharata. Generally, they used to publish in TV. Right now, when TV has come, this Mahabharata and Ramayana, we kept it aside and we started watching the serials and other things. We are creating headache also. Okay, earlier people are very happy because they know this Paravidya. Because if you have Paravidya, you will be happy. If you don't have Paravidya, you will be very sad. Why this Paravidya is very sad? These things also we are going to discuss. Many people, they want to become successful in their life. Okay, they want to earn a lot of money. They want some name, fame, credit, and other things. Okay, for what? If I ask you in a summary, you tell me for what you're searching for all these things. Can anyone answer? Yes, Pawan.
For a better living?
You want to be happy.
To live happy.
Yes, to live happy. But okay, people are like technology is advancing so much. We are introduced some bullet trains. We are jet speed trains are there. Everything is there. Airplane flights are there. Okay, then why people are committing suicides? People are getting IIT seat, getting itself very difficult. Even though the talented person, very talented person, generally 10 lakh people will appear for this IIT exam. Only like for like if I'm not wrong, like 50,000 seats will be there. You see the screening, how much screening they are getting down, and they're getting the seat in IIT. IIT getting seat itself very difficult. Even though after getting this IIT seat also they're committing suicide. The reason is this: only Vidya, Aparavidya is only not sufficient. We need both Paravidya and Aparavidya so that we can balance our life. Compared to this spiritual knowledge is more important, because if you can apply the spiritual knowledge, then we can come out of it. Many people, especially India, want to go to US. They want to earn a lot of money. They want to get degree. They want to get lot of dollars. Okay, why? If you ask him, they will say, I want to become happy. Because if I get money, I'll be happy, like that they will think. But if you see the recent statistic analysis which was conducted by World Health Organization, I have not conducted this, World Health Organization, they have conducted, and the advanced countries suicide rate is more compared to underdeveloped countries like India and other countries are underdeveloped, whereas developed countries, okay, they are having skyscrapers building, you name anything, whatever technology you name, the technology is there in their country. But even though after getting that knowledge, after getting those resources, why they are committing suicide? Because they are lacking this spiritual knowledge. Okay, that's the reason they are committing suicides. And coming back to why this India is very important also, these things also we should know. Okay, why India is very important? The reason is, if you take any country, okay, if you take China is very good for manufacturing. Okay, if you take German is very good for technology. Okay, like that you name any country, okay, that country specialization is there. Whereas if you take the name of the India is famous for spirituality. That's the reason this Bhagavad Gita is spreading all over the world. Okay, if you take any psychiatrist, famous psychiatrist, whatever they are teaching from Bhagavad Gita only. Okay, you name any scientist, they take many quotes from Bhagavad Gita. Okay, they may not read the sloka as it is, but the conclusion is as it is information. Bhagavad Gita, it's already there. Krishna has given 5,500 years back. Okay, Krishna knows everything. Generally, if you purchase washing machine, okay, for example, you purchase washing machine. Okay, we'll ask Amit Gupta Prabhu. For Prabhu, you purchase washing machine. You read the manual before operating the machine or after operating the machine? Amit Gupta Prabhu, Anusha Mataji, anyone devotee please unmute. Yes, yes, Suman Prabhu, yes.
After buying.
Okay, when you buy itself, before using itself, we'll read the manual. Am I right? Because if you read the manual, we can understand about washing machine, we can effectively use it. Okay, as I told you, Bhagavad Gita, many people says that you have to read at the end of the life. No, my dear friends, my dear devotees, we have to read at the beginning only. If you read at the beginning, Bhagavad Gita is a manual which is given by Supreme Personality of Godhead for us. Okay, who is the manufacturer? Like for every machine, manufacturer knows it very well how to operate the machine. That's the reason he gives manual. Similarly, when God created us, he has given manual for us so that by reading that manual, we can effectively use our machine, like body machine, we can effectively use it. Okay, for example, I purchased washing machine, I brought home and I started using it without reading manual, as whimsically as possible, like that I'm rotating knob and other thing. At the end of the day, the washing machine gets spoiled. And when I open the book and if I read it at that time, I will say, I should not have operated like this, like that we will feel. What is the use? Is there any use? After machine is breakdown, if you started reading manual, is there any use? No, no use. Similarly, this Bhagavad Gita, at the beginning only, we try to read this Bhagavad Gita so that we also get benefited. Coming back to slides, I'll share these slides and I'll explain you more about this. Okay, coming to this branches, okay, worldly knowledge and spiritual knowledge, both are important. Compared to worldly knowledge, the spiritual knowledge is more important. Okay, Bhagavad Gita through the ages and civilization is a great worshipful source solution. Okay, you look at the image over there, many rishis, great rishis. Okay, nowadays we can call them as scientists. Okay, they read this Bhagavad Gita, they read this Bhagavad Gita from a parampara and they utilized it, the human life in the right way, in the right purpose, they utilize, they get benefited out of it. And can anyone please read this?
Bhagavad Gita through the ages, then and now. Now, yoga, nastan, pragnatpata. Why?
Parantapa. Okay. Okay, there is a yoga nashta parantapa. Bhagavad Gita through the ages, if you see now, Bhagavad Gita, okay, there is a yoga nashta parantapa. Okay, as the day progresses, many people will come and started spreading some rumors about this Bhagavad Gita. They start misinterpret Bhagavad Gita, they may teach you. Generally, if you want to go to any college, for example, you want to go to any college, you go to some recognized college or any college you will go and join.
Recognized college, Prabhu.
In a recognized college, you will go. You will see not only nowadays students are very intelligent. They will see whether any placements are coming or not. They will see every detail as the college is recognized or not. How many batches went? Okay, whether campus placement has come or not. What is the highest package in that company? Who's the faculties? Like that, they will study in detail and they will learn about that subject matter. This is nothing but material world knowledge. For material world knowledge, we are seeing recognized university. When you're going bank, we are seeing whether it is authorized bank or not. But coming to spirituality, we may listen from anyone. But Acharya is saying that we have to listen in a parampara. Okay. Generally, there are 4 paramparas. That is Sri Sampradaya, Rudra Sampradaya, okay, Brahma Madhava Sampradaya and Kumara Sampradaya. Okay, any 4 authentic Sampradaya, you can listen this Bhagavad Gita classes. But this iskcon, International Society for Krishna Consciousness, comes under Brahma Madhava Gaudiya Sampradaya. Means why I'm saying you this means because you're listening Bhagavad Gita from a right source. I'm not saying you have to listen Bhagavad Gita only from me, but just see whether they are authentic parampara or not. Many people will come and started explaining you about Bhagavad Gita according to their, I understood like this. Who are the person you to understand about as per your knowledge? Our knowledge may be imperfect. from a perfect source, we need to listen this Bhagavad Gita knowledge so that we also gets benefited. Okay, and that's the reason we need to hear always Bhagavad Gita from a authentic source. And coming back to the slides, okay, can anyone please read?
Why should we not allow Gita to be lost? Every common man's user manual.
Okay, and actually here he's saying that why we have to lose this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. Generally, many people say that, okay, Bhagavad Gita spoken in the battlefield 5,500 years ago. This is not applicable now. But this knowledge is given by Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. Look at every sloka. Many people started reading Bhagavad Gita for many times also. Every time they're finding new things in their Bhagavad Gita. Their understanding level is increasing. Okay, we are not supposed to lose this great treasure of India. As I told you, every country is looking at India now because India is very strong at spirituality for small things. If tap water not comes also in USA, they will say that go to hell, like that. They will shout without proper knowledge. They used to shout like that. But if you hear from a right source, that knowledge will come. We also don't commit any mistakes, because when we are listening from a parampara, we will be in a right mood and we also get benefited out of it. We should get benefited out of it. That's the reason we are not supposed to lose this great manual. Okay, and nowadays many countries, okay, started asking for Bhagavad Gita. They are including this Bhagavad Gita subjects in their school subjects also, because everyone should get benefited out of this user manual. And coming back to our next slide, okay, can anyone please read the next slide?
The Srimad Bhagavatam.
Yes, Mataji, please go ahead.
Srimad Bhagavad Gita, loving advice of God to you and the mankind. 5 topics of Bhagavad Gita. A careful security shows that there is no topic that not covered by the Bhagavad Gita.
Yes, thank you, Mataji. We are going to discuss this 5 important subject matter in Bhagavad Gita. I'm scrolling here. Okay, we are going to discuss about Jiva, means we. Who are you? Why we are coming to this world? We are discussing about Prakriti. Okay, why we are coming to this material world, what we are doing it, and we are going to discuss important subject, that is Kala, and we are going to discuss Karma. Like generally we have some doubts why bad things are happening to good people and good things are happening to bad people, and who is Ishvara, who is God, who is Supreme Personality of Godhead. These types of subject we are going to discuss. Okay, and as I told you, how to accept. Can anyone please read this slide?
How to
accept the Gita and take advantage. Exactly like
how Arjun accepted.
Yes. Generally, as I told you, like when you are hearing this Bhagavad Gita, we should not hear in a different mood. I understood like that. No, Krishna is saying that as Arjuna understood this Bhagavad Gita, in a parampara, if you can understand, then we can best utilize this Bhagavad Gita. We should not supposed to use whimsically. Okay, Bhagavad Gita told to Arjuna, and is told at the end, Karishya Vachanam Tava. Okay, he implemented as it is. Okay, why Krishna has given this Bhagavad Gita only to Arjuna? Why not other Pandavas? Can anyone guess?
Because Arjun is Sarvashrestha Prabhu.
Okay, any other reason?
he was chosen for that.
Because he
Yes.
was the devotee of Krishna.
Very good. Perfect answer is the devotees of Krishna. Okay, any other answer? Yes,
Out
control
of the
over
5
senses. Very good, Srinidhi Mataji. Yes, any other?
out of the 5 Pandavas, Arjuna was the one who was not scared of doing anything. He was ready to follow his dharma.
Yeah.
He
Perfect.
surrendered himself to Krishna.
He surrendered himself to Krishna. Perfect answers. I got many answers in chat box
Krishna
also.
Prabhuji.
Yes.
In
Hare
sec-
Krishna, Dandavat Pranam Prabhuji.
Hare
Myself
Krishna.
Anita.
Yes, ma'am.
Prabhuji, actual answer is he was Arjuna was very much got confused what to do, which one is the right path and all these things.
Yes, Mataji. Perfect answer. Anita Mataji has given perfect answer. Generally, Arjuna is in confusion. In right time, broad decision, he has to take, confused and ready to learn. Yes, very good, Suman. Prabhu. A perfect answer. He is in a right mood and he want to learn this Bhagavad Gita. As I told you, this Bhagavad Gita teach about this Paravidya. What is this spiritual knowledge? Why it is important in our life? With a small story, I like to inform you. Generally, one person started his career to become a cricketer. His main ambition is, I want to become a cricketer. I want to become a cricketer. I want to become a cricketer. This is his ambition. He started practicing his life like that only. And slowly, generally, if you want to become a cricket player, slowly you have to progress. He started progressing slowly. Then he selected for Ranji trophies. After selecting for Ranji trophies, he has selected for state team also. After selecting for state team, he started performing very well and he has selected for Indian A team. Generally, after Indian A team, next step itself, he has to become a cricketer. Okay, he is performing very well also. He started going to other countries. He started practicing this cricket match very nicely. But when he was practicing, he went to abroad country to practice. Okay, first means India has to bat. India A team has to bat. Then he started batting. He batted very nicely. He scored some very good runs, and everyone eyes are at him. And he started feeling very good. Like, definitely, I'm going to select for Indian team. Like that, this was his mood. And after first innings, after India got batted, when he was in field, when he started doing some fielding, okay, he suddenly went to catch one ball and immediately dived it and he catched the ball. But at that time, his shoulder got injured. After his shoulder got injured, and he went for a doctor. Actually, doctor done X-ray for him, and after X-ray and other things, doctor told him that definitely, yes, there is a crack, and not only crack, you're not supposed to play cricket in future also. If you start playing cricket in your future, it may affect your body also. You have to stop playing cricket. It was a shock for him because his entire career he started practicing cricket. His aim is to become a cricketer. He does not have any other aim except to become a cricketer. At that time, he thought better to commit suicide myself. Then he thought generally, okay, I will go and commit suicide, like that. He decided. But one of his friend came to him and he told him, like, when whatever decision you want to take, you take. But I request you to please read this Bhagavad Gita before you take any decision. Then he started reading about this Bhagavad Gita. He started reading about Jiva, that subject matters that we are going to discuss. He started discussing about Jiva. Then after learning about Jiva, he come to know, I'm not body, I'm soul. Okay, this body is going to leave at any time and nobody is going to live permanently in this world. Then he heard about this knowledge and then he started practicing the spirituality. Now he understood and changed his career and he is leading a life very happily. He started leading his life because this is a user manual. It will tell you what is your purpose of your life, what is your goal of life. This thing will be taught in Bhagavad Gita. These things, many person's life has changed just by reading this Bhagavad Gita, and that's the reason we need to learn this Bhagavad Gita knowledge as much as possible. Okay, whenever you get a chance, we have to listen this Bhagavad Gita classes. And you may, 1 minute. You may have some doubts also. Okay, why this is important? Why people lives has transferred? Why many people lives has transferred? Okay, I'll give you simple analogy so that you can easily understand. Generally, if marketing people already copied many slokas from Bhagavad Gita, actually many people they will sell a car. Okay, your neighbor has purchased this car, your friend has purchased this car is best car, you have to purchase this. Like that, they will do some publicity. Okay, this Krishna Bhagavad Gita knowledge is also very great. Many great people also get benefited out of it. You can see the history also. Many people, okay, in iskcon, many senior devotees are there. Okay, like tomorrow, if possible, His Grace Radha Prabhu will come and enlighten us about importance of Bhagavad Gita. He is a temple president. In 30 years back, he dedicated his life to iskcon to spread this Krishna consciousness. One time, one devotee, I was in the class. One time, one neophyte devotee, means very new to Krishna consciousness devotee, asked one question. Prabhu, you changed your career 30 years back, okay, to practice this spirituality. Have you ever felt that you've taken a wrong decision? And my Prabhu given a beautiful answer. He said, in my 30 years, there was never a moment. There was never a moment, not even hours. There was a moment that I have contemplated that I have taken a wrong decision. This is the importance of Bhagavad Gita, jewel of Bhagavad Gita. This knowledge we need to learn as much as possible. Okay, I generally this is very important subject matter. Okay, this is okay best course in the world, that is Secrets of Gita Revealed, that you're going to learn in our coming day sessions also. In what we have to do is we have to listen attentively and we have to take advantage as it is exactly like how Arjuna has accepted it. In the same mode, if you accept, then we also get experience. Okay, can anyone read this slide?
The joy of preparing oneself is also a special experience by itself.
Remember, Krishna is our ever well-wisher and always our loving friend.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Actually, two devotees come forward. It looks little this thing. Okay, but we could understand the joy of preparing oneself is also a special experience by itself. Remember Krishna as your well-wisher and always loving friend. Okay, if you know these things, then we can lead our life very happily. Okay, we'll continue more about these topics in our coming day session. Before that, I like to end the session with a small story so that you'll get motivated what we are going to learn about in tomorrow sessions. As I promise you, in the coming day sessions, we are going to discuss some important subject matters. That is why bad things are happening to a good people. Generally, we have this problem. Okay, I'm doing all good. Why many bad things are happening to me? This type of questions are there in your mind. Okay, these many questions that you're going to discuss in our coming day classes. Okay, not only that, this important subject matter. Okay, I like to end today's class with a nice story. If you're interested, I'll tell you that story. Shall I tell you that story?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes,
Yes.
Prabhu.
Yes,
Yes.
Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
Prabhuji.
one time, one guru, okay, he is having so many disciples. Okay, he's having some thousands of disciples, and he sent some disciples to preach this Krishna consciousness in remote areas, like go to villages and start preaching this Krishna consciousness. Then he went and started practicing the spirituality. After getting a lot of efforts, he's practicing the spirituality, and he established one center also. And after establishing one center, he requested his guru. He sent, at that time there was no mode of transport like mobile, WhatsApp, these things are not there. At that time, only mode of transport, like if you want to send any message in a letter, you have to send that message to your guru. And guru got the letter and he was very happy. And he told in that letter that, Prabhu, as per your instruction, I established one small center at here, but to develop that center, I need one volunteer help. Can you please send one volunteer? After reading that letter in front of all his disciples, he told 5 of his disciples to go and help him in preaching mission. And these devotees are thinking, Guru asked to send only one devotee. Why our Guru is sending 5 devotees? Guru is asking to send 5 devotees. Then they started journey. As I told you, that time there was no mode of transport. They had to go by walk. It's far distance. They started walking. After walking for certain distance, after walking for few days, they come across one village. And villager, when they are taking shelter in that village, some village people came and given a proposal. Actually, the Purohit in our village died. Okay, we are not having any Purohit to perform all the rituals. Can you please, any one of you, please come and help us? We will give you all accommodation. We will give you prasadam. We will give you everything. We'll take care of you everything. Only you have to come and do some service. He said, okay, actually one of the 5 devotees thought that it's a best offer. Anyway, we have to go and preach this Krishna consciousness. Let me go and settle here. My life will be happy. They are saying that I'll take care of food, shelter, like that. They are saying, let me go and enjoy my life here. 1 person dropped out and 4 persons started walking. After walking for certain distance, actually one of the village, when they are taking shelter, that village king and they started coming and saying, giving an announcement. Actually, I'm looking for a boy for my queen, means my daughter. Okay, I'm looking for a boy. Okay, can any one of you please take my proposal? Because I'm searching for a person who has renounced everything. Because the person who has renounced everything, okay, can rule the kingdom very nicely. I'm looking for such a person. Actually, one of the devotee got attracted. I'm going to become a king. I'm going to get a queen. Okay, how much efforts I have to make to become a king? Like that, he got the proposal and he was very happy and he started going. And these 3 devotees are requesting, actually, Guru send us for some purpose. We have to go and fulfill that purpose. But he is not agreeing. No, I have to go like that. This is the best proposal. Let me go like that, he said. And 3 of the devotees started thinking, like, at least Guru was having some faith. He sent us to go and help our disciple mission over there. we'll go and help. We should not deviate from anyone. Like that, they started walking. When they started walking, when they passed some dense forest, okay, at that time it was raining. Like this season only, thunders, raining heavily, and they're searching for some shelter. As I mentioned, these are sadhus. Generally, sadhus don't have any shelter. They're searching for shelter, and luckily, after walking for long distance, they could find one small hut, and they were very happy. And they knocked the door, and one lady opened the door and felt very happy. Actually, this thunder and everything is going on. Okay, we have only small villa. Like means at that time it was like a villa. We are having a small villa. Actually, my parents went out with some purpose. They are not coming, and I'm very much afraid. I'm very thankful for you because God has sent you. I think I just pray to God. I'm in a lot of difficulty. Okay, you came for giving some association. You please come. You looks like a sadhu. You don't harm anyone. I'm very happy. You please come. And like that, they invited, and like they spend some time, sufficient time in that room. That Mataji is providing all the necessary things like food and everything. She's taking care. And after some time, what happened? Okay, rain, everything got settled, and they want to move. And when they are moving, one of the devotee out of three, one of the devotees said, actually, this Mataji is alone. Okay, if we like sadhus only, we are not helping this Mataji, what will happen to her? Okay, until their parents come, I will stay with her. Actually, night what happened, he and she got attracted to each other. They started spending some time in those days. And after that, what girl said is, I don't know whether my father and mother will come. Can you please stay with me so that I'll be very happy, like that, she said. And he also agreed because he also got attracted to those things. And as the time progresses, then two of the devotees, remaining two devotees started praying to him. Actually, Guru has sent 5 of us. I know the reason now, because many distractions will come in our life. Without distractions, we have to focus in our life. We have to move on. We have to reach the destination, but we are not reaching it. Okay, let's go and fulfill the Guru mission. Like that, they try to convince him, but he is not at all in a listening mode. He is not at all listening. And he said, no, I will going to stay with him. Then 2 persons are decided that definitely will go to the destination. How many persons are left?
2.
2, Prabhuji.
2. How many started the journey?
5.
5 started the journey. Let's see who will reach the destination. Let's see. And when 2 persons have started walking, and as I told you, like as the day progresses, they used to go and take shelter in some villages. They went to one village. They started taking shelter in a village, and in that village, all are atheistic people. They are not at all believing in God. These persons, 2 persons, started debating with them. No, Supreme Personality of Godhead is there. You have to believe in God. You have to believe in Supreme Authority. You cannot say like this, like that. They are trying to explain him. As the day passes, one intelligent person could understand. Actually, we are in Maya. Actually, we are in debate. We are wasting our time. We have to go with some purpose. Okay, he told, actually, we are in Maya, I think. Okay, let's go out from this place and we have to reach the destination, like that, he said. And these people is, and the other devotee is saying, no, definitely, I will change this whole villages. Let them become a devotee. Then only I will move from this place, like that, he said. And he could understand. And this devotee is also in trap. Let me go and fulfill our Guru mission, like that. At the end, only one devotee reached. How many persons started the journey?
5, Prabhuji.
Mary reached the destination?
Only
1.
1.
Okay, in our life also same thing will happen. During exam, we will think that definitely I'll prepare well, I'll get topper, I'll become first class student, like that. We will start our first day college in our life. And as the day progresses, some of our friends will come and say, "Arey, exam 1 year after exam is there. What is the worry in preparing this exam?" Like that, they will say, and we will postpone. Like that, at the end of the exam, we are trying to prepare. We may not get succeeded. In our life also, my dear friend, my dear devotees, we are also doing the same mistake. This important life, we are not utilizing it very properly. If you utilize it very properly, with this life itself, we can go to the spiritual world. Okay, everyone want to live happily. Everyone want to live permanently. Everyone want to live so peacefully in this world. But are we living peacefully in this world?
No.
No, Prabhu.
No, Prabhuji.
Peacefully. Okay, we are generally we are working to earn money. Why we are earning money? To become happy. Are we happy?
No, Prabhu.
No, Prabhuji.
But we are running behind these things only, no. But why you are not happy?
There is no inner peace, Prabhu.
there is no inner peace. Okay, things will not give you happiness. Happiness can be given by heart. How this happiness can be given by heart? Okay, when generally when we are afraid of death, but death is not there for our soul. How death is not there for our soul? These things we are going to discuss in tomorrow's session. With lot of stories, with lot of concentrations, we are going to discuss. Why I told you the stories, and first day many people will enthusiastically will come. Okay, let's go and learn this Bhagavad Gita slokas. Like that they will come. But as the days progresses, only few people, filter people, sincere devotees will stay till the end. Okay, let's see and let's pray to Krishna that only give us some like knowledge so that we can stick into these sessions continuously for all the days and we get benefited it. And previously many people got benefited. Similarly, we should get benefited out of it. Okay, before we end the session, I request all the devotees, we all of us at least chant 11 times Hare Krishna Mantra. 11 times is equivalent to 11 into 1000. 11,000 times equivalent benefit we are going to get it. Okay, I request all the devotees, please unmute and chant only 11 times along with me Hare Krishna Mantra. After that, whatever questions you have, I'm going to clarify all your questions in the classes. I'm going to clarify all your questions in the class. Okay, please unmute and chant Hare Krishna Mantra for 11 times.
Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare,
Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Hare,
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare.
Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Rama Hare Hare,
Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Rama Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Rama Rama
Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Rama
Hare,
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Rama
Hare
Hare
Hare Rama
Rama
Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama Rama
Krishna
Rama
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Rama
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 Hare Hare,
Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare
Rama
Rama
Hare
Rama Rama
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare
Rama Hare Hare,
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare.
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Rama Rama Rama
Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare
Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna. Thank you so
Hare
much. 1 minute. Nikhil Prabhu, can you please wait for 1 minute? Because a lot of disturbance is coming from my side. I will log out and log in again. And after that, I'll take the questions. Is it okay, Prabhu?
Sure, Prabhu.
1 minute.
పెడతాము వస్తాయి అనేసి ఆ డబ్బులు పోగొట్టుకుంటాం జీవితాంతం దాని అప్పులు తీర్చడానికి ఎక్కడెక్కడ వెళ్తూ ఉంటాం.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Prabhu will be joining back in a minute. Then you can ask all your questions. Meanwhile, I request everyone to raise your hands so that I'll unmute one by one for taking your questions. Whoever has questions can raise your hand one by one. Meanwhile, for everyone, I have a small announcement. That is, whoever attends with 100% attendance for all these SGR classes will be given a certificate. The criteria is one should attend at least 4 classes. If anyone misses any classes, among 6 classes, one should attend 4 classes. In case if anyone misses any of the class, we'll be sharing the YouTube recording link. Then you can watch that video and you can complete your course. So minimum criteria is attending 4 classes.
Sorry, there was a little disturbance from my side. I don't know why. Hare Krishna devotees, if you have any questions, you can ask me one by one. Give chance them to attend, ask the question, Prabhu.
Yes, Kirtana Mataji, you can ask your question.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
Prabhuji, one of the main motto for me to connect to Krishna, like one of the main thing was to control my anger, Prabhuji. Like I'm very short tempered, so I started controlling it. Now,
Okay.
like to an extent, I started controlling my anger, Prabhuji.
Okay.
But when someone, just spread rumors about Krishna or portray Srimati Radharani and Sri Krishna in a wrong way, or they just believe in the serials shown in TVs, and when they do all such things, I'll get so much angry, Prabhuji. Like my main motto was to control my anger, and this makes me more and more and more angry. I'll thought to defend myself, and it goes to somewhere like that, and I'll get off angry, Prabhuji. So how
Okay.
to deal with this? I mean, most of the people just believe serials more than the scriptures, Prabhuji.
Very nice question you asked, Mataji. I'll try to answer your question. And your question is, if I could understand it properly, generally I came to Krishna consciousness to control my anger, but now instead of controlling my anger is increasing by looking at especially other persons in the family members. The important life is to utilize in a right way, but many people are not utilizing in right way. They're watching TV and serials and other things. And how to handle these type of situations? Is it your question? Am I right, Mataji? Hare Krishna, Kirtana Mataji. Hare Krishna. Are you there, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhu. I actually removed the permission. Now I asked her to
Yes.
unmute.
Okay, got it.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, that's exactly.
Okay, very
that was
good
my
question you asked, Mataji. I'll try to answer your question. Actually, when in your house, if there is lot of dust is there, Mataji, everywhere dust is there. Okay, when you go and started cleaning the dust, okay, immediately the dust will come down or dust will be more, Mataji. When you keep cleaning, okay, the dust which is accumulated for many days, it will lift from that place and it will fall on you. It may looks like dust is not at all getting clean, and instead of that, the dust, more dust is coming onto me. Okay, let me leave that. Like that, we are not supposed to do it, Mataji. Generally, what we have to do is when we are cleaning, the dust is coming means we are in the process, Mataji. Okay, you be patient. After some time, definitely your anger will come down. In practice, at initial stage, that anger will be more, Mataji. This is a very good sign that you are getting angry because they are not practicing in a right way. Okay, Anmant also got very much angry, Mataji. That anger should be there. That anger should be in our control. We should not go into the control of the anger. Generally, parents will get angry on children. Okay, is it real anger, Mataji?
No, Prabhuji.
Just to correct them, they will show anger. Okay, just to correct your parents, try to show that type of anger on them, and that anger should be in your control. Like that, you slowly practice, Mataji, and definitely one day you'll get succeeded. As I told you, initially you are at starting phase to clean the dust. When you're cleaning the dust, some dust may come and fall you, but if you keeps on cleaning, one day your room gets clean. Means your family members also comes into spirituality. You just wait and be patient, Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji. It was actually not my family members, but most of my friends, Prabhuji, who look at the serials and just spread rumors about Sri Krishna.
No issue, Mataji.
Yes,
Give
Prabhuji.
prasad.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Krishna
Thank
bless.
you.
Thank you so much, Mataji, for a wonderful question. Yes, Shambhavi Mataji.
Dandavat Pranam Prabhuji.
Dandavat Pranam Mataji.
Prabhuji, I have a issue. Basically, I was not a very spiritual person recently. I used to believe in all that stuff, but I was more into my studies. But recently, I passed out of my school. Now I am focusing on preparing for pre-medical exams. So I am mostly at my home, and there are a lot of these issues that I face. That I face insomnia. I face anxiety, like crippling anxiety. I feel sensations in my body. I am into spirituality. I chant also. Sometimes here and there I miss, but I try to chant it. But still, I'm just very much haunted by whether or not I've made right decisions in life. I have also tried to cut down on many people, but I'm always wondering whether it was my ego that cut down them or whether I took a right decision. All these thoughts just prevent me from my daily activities, and I'm not able to focus on what I sacrificed all these things for. So, Prabhuji, what should I do in that case?
Very good question, Mataji. I'm very happy that you're practicing spirituality from your schooling itself, and you're practicing even like after completing of your schooling, you want to focus. But nowadays your mind is wandering here and there because of so many thoughts, because of so many problems. Okay, how to handle this situation? Am I right, Mataji? Is it your question?
Yes, Prabhuji, I face physical symptoms because of these mental issues.
Okay. Okay.
My hands start shaking. I'm facing all these shivering and sweating. I just don't know how to deal with all this.
Okay. I can hear your voice also, Mataji. And your voice also, same thing, I can experience it. And I'm very happy that in this situation also you're practicing spirituality. It's very inspiring for all of us. And coming back to your question, Mataji, to answer your question, you try to be in association with the devotees, Mataji. There is a saying called empty minds is a devil's workshop. If you are in empty, especially in home, without association, so many bad thoughts, so many thoughts will come. Okay, it may disturb you. Many people, because of uncontrolled mind, at uncontrolled situations, they may take big decisions. Like as I told you, getting seat in IIT itself very difficult. Even after getting seat in IIT also, they're committing suicide because they are not in a good association. Okay, you're practicing spirituality, be in association with the devotee, Mataji. Definitely you will come out of that problem. I'm guaranteeing you. Okay, be in these classes, 6 days class, you please attend. I request you to attend all the classes. Definitely you are going to get that answer. Krishna is going to give that answer to you, what you have to do. Right now, my present answer for you is be in association of the devotees as much as possible. Try to listen more lecture as possible. Definitely you're going to get benefit out of it.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Much help.
Okay. I'm very inspiring, Mataji. Really, you're practicing spirituality and you're contemplating on it. That is very good sign.
Prabhuji, one more thing. I'll just take a minute. Sir, I wanted to know, should I just every day try to get up early? Since I'm facing insomnia issues, I'm not able to sleep at night. And since I'm not able to sleep at night, I try to go to bed at 11 p.m. and I'm sleeping at 6 in the morning. So, Prabhuji, should I practice spirituality, like worship Krishna in the morning at Brahma Muhurat or not?
Preferably try to wake up in the morning, Mataji, and try to practice spirituality. If it is having any problem, like you're sleeping late in the night, definitely you cannot wake up early in the morning. If you wake up also, you cannot focus on your spirituality because mind will be wandering here and there. Okay, and that's a time. Okay, you get up little late, no issue, but practice slowly to get up early. Like take minimum targets. Like instead of waking up 6 o'clock, if you're very cool and comfortable waking at 6 o'clock, okay, just reduce it to 5:45. Try to wake up at 5:45. Like that, take small intervals and try to improve, Mataji. Don't worry about waking up. Generally, if you wake up early and practice spirituality, that is very nice. If not, you practice spirituality, austerity as per your capacity. Okay.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Prabhuji, I have one question.
Yes, Preeti Mataji.
Prabhuji, is it mandatory that we shouldn't be eating onion and garlic while performing any kind of puja?
Okay. You're asking about onion and garlic, Mataji. Don't worry about that, Mataji.
Okay.
And these things you don't worry about at initial stage. You practice spirituality. Whenever you feel comfortable, that time you think about it.
Yeah. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji, can I ask?
Just slow her, Prabhu.
This is Vidya.
Okay, please ask me, Vidya Mataji.
Yeah, I'm exactly at middle of my life. What I mean is I was running behind career, a very good career. I had money, everything. Right now, my daughter is moving to college. So I took a break for 2 months. And next, I actually do not know what to do. Do I have to run into the same job, into a rat race? Because these 2 months, I've changed my any negative thought, I've completely converted it into positive. Lot of change in my mindset. I'm able to see that. I'm able to attract things into my life. When I'm thinking of something, I'm able to see that, visually. All that is, I'm seeing it as a positive sign. Going forward, do I have to get back into my old lifestyle, which was running job 9 to 5, 9 to 8, whatever, or do I have to move into the spirituality path, or what do I have to do next? I cannot read or understand Sanskrit, so what do I have to do next, Prabhuji? I'm exactly
Where do
middle
you
of
stay,
I'm
Mataji?
sorry,
Where do you stay, Mataji?
I'm in Chennai.
Okay.
And now my daughter will be
Okay.
moving to
If I
college
could
at
understand.
Yes.
Yeah, please continue.
It's only myself and my husband. So to tell, it's like he's very, very supportive at times, but the other times he'll be very, very different, completely the opposite. So I just can't realize something. And so one time he's very, very supportive, the other time he's not. So what do I have to do next? Now I feel I was running a very busy life with my daughter's school, job, money, responsibilities. Now I feel there's a vacuum. After 2 months, she will be moving to college, and I don't know what I have to do.
Okay. I'm very happy, Mataji. In these days, after taking a break, you're practicing spirituality, you got a lot of improvement. Definitely, it will be there, Mataji. And coming back to your question, after practicing spirituality, I'm realizing my importance of life. And do I go back to my job and other things? You look at your financial condition, Mataji. If your financial condition is okay without working also, it's better to quit the job. If it is not affecting your financiality, definitely you have to work. Then you take decision, Mataji. I'll suggest you have to work. If financial condition is not supporting you, if financial condition is okay for you, if you want to practice spirituality, this is the best time, Mataji, because your daughter is also going to college, and you be in association, Mataji. Because when you are in association, that impact will be more. That everything will be more. But when you're out of the association, you took the break for job, and you're not practicing spirituality without association, that will be very difficult, Mataji. You balance these two and you take decision.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Where do you stay in Chennai, Mataji?
Near Ananagar.
Okay. Next month we are having one yatra, Mataji. If possible, we'll come and meet you.
Sure. I'll be more than happy, more blessed actually.
Hare
Thank
Krishna, Prabhuji.
I'm giving my number in chat box, Mataji. You can please note it down. You
Noted.
message me, Mataji. I'll talk to you later. Okay. We may need some help in Chennai.
Oh, sure. Now, when by any chance, when would it be, Prabhuji?
5th and 6th, Mataji.
August.
We are planning for Kanchipuram Yatra.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
Hare Krishna,
Ping me in
Prabhuji.
WhatsApp, Mataji. I'll talk to you.
Sure.
Yes, Hardi Lohar, Mataji. Hope I pronounce your name right.
Yeah, correct. Prabhuji, I'm newly joined in iskcon, and I'm 11th standard and preparing for medical, like NEET. So, how
Okay.
can I manage study and bhakti? Because it is very difficult to manage. Like I chant 12 or 10 rounds of Maha Mantra, and so it is very hectic schedule. So how can I manage and give like maximum hour to study and even bhakti too?
Very good question, Mataji. If I could understand your question, you are asking that, Prabhu, I'm 11th standard. I'm preparing for some medical exams. Okay, in spite of busy schedule, I want to practice spirituality. As of now, I'm chanting 11 Maha Mantras. How to balance my studies and how to balance my bhakti. Is it your question? Am I right, Mataji?
Correct, Prabhuji.
Okay. I'm very happy that you're going to become a doctor. And in our group also, we have one doctor, Dr. Satyaprasad Prabhu, who regularly attends our classes. Not only that, he regularly connects us, he guides many devotees. I request you to contact him. And coming back to your question, Mataji, in life, both the things you need to balance, Mataji. This, whatever this material education, definitely it will give you some very good career to you. But at right time, right decisions, when you have to take, when you're practicing spirituality, you can take right decisions at right time. Generally, getting a seat in MBBS, it's very difficult. But many students nowadays, it's surprising that many students are taking some bad decisions in even after joining MBBS also. We can hear so many news, like teasing news, ragging and other things. So many things will come in those hard times. Okay, instead of getting some seat in reputed college, if you get some MBBS seat in a normal college also, but if your consciousness is good, Mataji, you can progress at any way. Okay, lotus flower, even though it is in muddy water, it will grow very nicely. Okay, if you have that skill and if you have that will, definitely you'll grow wherever you are. But only thing is, you have to take that right decision at right time. This material education may not give right decision at right time. The spiritual education gives you right decision at right time. Coming back to how to balance it, Mataji, morning time when you wake up, okay, try to give little time to spirituality so that it's like a recharge. When you recharge in the morning, same recharge will be there till the end of the day. Okay.
Okay. And Prabhuji, I have one more question. Like while I'm reading Bhagavad Gita, I have one question that what is our aim to do bhakti? Like is to go in Vaikuntha Dham after that? Can we say this?
Yeah, very good question, Mataji. You have started reading Bhagavad Gita and you asked one important question. Okay, I request you to state it for our next session so that you'll get the answer.
Oh, sure, Prabhuji.
Okay.
Yeah, hello Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji. Sorry, I waited for you long time.
Yeah, no issue.
Yes,
Like
Radha.
my question is that I have started reading reading Bhagavad Gita since like before 1 month only. So the problem is like in our schooling or in our college, they teach us how to read English, right? But they don't teach us exactly how to read in Sanskrit, because here in Hyderabad they don't prefer like to teach them like in a Sanskrit what are the basics needs, right? So my question is that in that Gita there are some words and slokas which are in Sanskrit that I can't able to pronounce them in a proper way. So like should I skip that or should I try to read that?
Reading sloka itself is very important, Mataji. I suggest you to read the sloka also. If you find difficulty also, with difficulty you can read it, Mataji. There is something called mantra and there is something called sloka. There is very importance for reading this sloka also. Don't worry about it. If you pronounce it wrongly also, no issue, start it. And you are going to get much benefit out of it. For example, if you ask any question, I will quote some sloka and if I tell you, is it very impressive to others or not, Mataji?
Yeah.
If you ask any question, I quote some example with an sloka, it will give a very good impression on others also. Not only that, we get benefited out of it. Okay, in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna said, Swalpam api asya dharmasya trayato mahato bhaya. Okay, I ask you to chant one time. That also will save you from greatest danger. That's the reason we need to practice. Don't worry about that. In coming day sessions, like after this, we have some next level session. There we are going to teach you every sloka. Okay, and in the class itself, I guarantee you, in the class itself, you will learn the sloka within 20 minutes. Every week, weekly once or twice we will meet, and every week we are going to learn 1-2 slokas with perfect pronunciation. We are there to help you. Okay.
Yeah, last one more question. Like, can we get the things like which you have just now showed in the PDF in the form of slides? So can we get that in the group as a document?
I'll check, Mataji. I'll contact my senior Prabhujis. If I can give it to you, I'll share with you.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. I'm Hardi.
Yes.
You told I asked a question, like I'm in 11th standard. So you told that there is one doctor, Prabhuji. So can you just,
yes,
how
Dr.
can I contact him? Yeah, how can I contact him?
You contact me, Mataji. Already I shared my number in the group. You can please note it down. You can ask me, or else Dr. Prabhu, if you are there, you can please send your number in this chat box. We'll share it in chat box also, Mataji. Within 2 minutes, you are going to get it, or else you can contact me.
Thank you.
Radha Mataji question is over, I think. Pravalika Mataji. Satyaprasad Prabhu number already kept in chat box, Mataji. You can contact Satyaprasad regarding any MBBS questions. You can ask Prabhuji. Our daughter recently completed her MBBS. You can contact him, nicely guide you. Yes, Pravalika Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
I wanted to just ask this question. What is the purpose of human life? Why are we here in the earth to live? And we are running in the rat race, like previous Mataji said. What is the purpose?
Okay. Next coming sessions questions you asked Mataji. You please state him. Okay, there is a difference between animal and human. In a short, I'll try to answer you. Okay, our purpose is not ahara, nitra, bhaya, maithuna. There is concepts called ahara, nitra, bhaja, maithuna. Animals also do, man also do. Then what is the difference? What is the purpose of our life? This we are going to address in our coming days, coming sessions. Okay, Mataji?
Okay, Prabhuji.
Yes, yes,
Hare
yeah,
Krishna, Prabhuji.
yes, Shirisha Mataji.
Prabhuji, like before, like 9 months or like that before, one of my family member is in Pune. He served in the temple 3 years. He's my brother-in-law. So he taught us like why we should, like we are the family from background of non-vegetarians. We eat a lot of meat. So he was telling. At that time, I thought like he is telling so much things. My ego was like I should not chant Hare Krishna, but I thought just to stop eating non-veg. So I thought like, so let me stop eating meat eating. So it took nearly more than 6 months to stop, and I didn't chant Hari. I was listening Gaur Gopal's lectures. It was so good. And later on, when I came to Hyderabad, when I completed my graduation, so my but like iskcon devotee says, like they are always like back of us, like chant Hari, Hari, Hari. So he was like always back of me. He told me to chant. So I am coming to temple each and every day. Sorry, in every Sunday. So I come to take darshan. So Prabhu, I was like, I'm chanting Hare Krishna 4 rounds. So I'll chant. I'll try to. Now I'm chanting, and I have took many of the people. Have taken some of the friends or colleagues to. I have brought them to temple. I'm giving them prasad. Now I'm able to accept what is karma. I have understood, but the things what I wish for, I don't get sometimes. I feel like Krishna, I'm chanting. I have stopped many things in life, but why Krishna giving this so? It's like sometimes I'm not able to accept them. I'm not able to accept the things which are not happening according to my will. So how can I control that thing, Prabhu?
Okay, very good question, Mataji. I'm very happy that even after chasing by your in-law, you started practicing spirituality after a long time. I'm very happy for that. Coming back to your question, Mataji, generally this is going to address in our community sessions, like why bad things happen to good people. And there is a saying, Mataji, if Krishna decided that you want something, he will break the sky and give it to you, Mataji. Don't worry about it. If right time comes, he will break that sky and he will give it to you. Okay, Arjuna deserves and Pandavas deserve the kingdom. Okay, he made it happen that they will get the kingdom. But maybe some time may taken by Krishna to get the things done, but definitely he will do it if you need it, Mataji. If you need it, as I'm saying you, please make a note of it. Krishna break the sky and give it to you. Don't worry much about it. Okay, at right time, definitely it will come to you.
Okay, Prabhuji, thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. I request devotees, if you have any questions, to please raise the hand, because many devotees raise their hand. They're waiting in line. Okay, if you have any questions, you please raise the hand. Yes, Radhika Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
I actually didn't listen about another Mataji asking about reciting shlokas. Can you repeat what you told her?
Okay. Actually,
My
Mataji
signal
is
got
asking that
cut.
if I want to read Bhagavad Gita, is it important to recite the slokas or not? I told her that yes, it is important to recite the slokas, even though if it is improper at initial stage, you please recite. because that there's a lot of importance of reading this Bhagavad Gita sloka. And I told Mataji that don't worry about recitation part. If you join next level, we will take care of you. Every week, 1-2 times we devotees meet and we will read the sloka. In the class itself, we will learn. We have many devotees practicing. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Just a small question from my side.
Yes,
Just my daughter and my husband used to visit the Habits ISKCON temple. She is 10 years old. She was molested by the 65 years old person. From that day onward, they are not going to the temple. What would be the reason? Just I wanted to know. They have changed the route and they are going for Attapur ISKCON. What would be the change? Like just I wanted to know. She was in the bhakti of Jagannath. After Jagannath Yatra, she went to the temple. Just she was observing the God. So this was happened to her in the Abbots ISKCON in the Hyderabad. So what would be the reason? Just I wanted to know it. Just we were felt so sad on that day. Like just we went to the temple, nothing.
No issue, Mataji.
That is what the reason. Just I wanted to ask Prabhu.
If you okay, no issue, Mataji. If they are in Krishna consciousness, let it be. Wherever they go, they are in Krishna consciousness. Okay, they'll be happy at some places. Many people will be happy at particular temple with the association. Let it be happy over there. Nothing wrong. They have to come to this temple only. They have to stick to this area.
No, Prabhu, but this was the wrong thing which was happened to her. Just I wanted to no, just the man who is 65 years, she was in the consciousness of so that was just she was not able to recognize him. The beside lady, she was saying to my husband that she was have been facing this. You need to say her. It is the what is the reason why was it like that? Just I wanted to know.
You talk to me personally, Mataji. We will discuss about who is that he has done it. Regarding that, we will discuss it. If anything is there, we will take it to our senior Prabhujis.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Okay, I'm giving my number in chat box.
Okay.
My name also.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay.
Contact.
Okay. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, we will. If you have any questions, please raise your hand. We will take one by one.
Okay.
Yes, Anita Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Prabhuji, I'm having one doubt regarding Lord Krishna. So I went to my relative's house, like my sister-in-law. There I have seen so many deities of Lord Krishna of being together, like they are not worshipping like what we say now. People put the DPs as a love symbol of Radha and Krishna. I was very worried about that statues there. Lot of symbols were there. Their son got married, and at the time some people gave that as a gift to that boy. So I was very worried about that symbol. So my mind was thinking like, wherever I am going, I am getting Krishna. I am able to see Krishna. But what is this? In this room, I am seeing everything wrong. So how to take it? I mean, I know I sincerely prayed there for their well-being as a God, and Radharani knows it very well. But how to convince them? I'm not in a position to convince them. I simply prayed, and I even don't know, I cried also, but I don't know what to do. I got angry also. I became angry. So I don't know what to do.
Coming back to your question is, you saw some image of Radha Krishna using in a wrong way.
Yeah.
I felt very bad by looking at it. What to do?
Yes.
This Kali Yuga is like Kale Dosha Nidha Rajan Mataji. In Kali Yuga, finding faults is like finding water in a sea. It's very easy to find faults in others also. Everywhere faults are there. We cannot control that. and we can pray for them. And as you are rightly doing it, do as much prayers as possible to correct themselves, and if possible, give prasadam for them. Okay.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Dandavat pranam.
Thank you, Mataji. Yes, Shilpa Das, Mataji or Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Prabhuji, my question is that I right now I want to disconnect every people like my family members and all. I want to disconnect and connect to only like Krishna. Like I want to live in Vrindavan and I want to do the seva and all. I want to do only like Krishna consciousness I want to do. So I don't know, like I'm married also, but my mind is like I only like I want to do the japs and all japmala I want, mantra I want to do, but my family are not allowing to do that. They are telling that you are in 25 plus age and you will do all the things like you want to not eat like meat, garlic, fish and all, because I'm Bengali. So basically, you know that Bengali eat fish and all, right? So like that, my family wants that I don't want, they don't want me to do that. But my mind is like, I want to live in Vrindavan and I stay there. I want seva and all. I connect to Krishna. Like that. My question is that, Prabhuji. Actually, I'm in auto, so that's why
You practice.
I am
Okay,
doing
no
job
issue.
also. I'm teaching. So my question is like that. Okay, ma'am. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Your question is, you are started practicing spirituality. I'm very happy for that. And your family persons are opposing you as you're from a Bengali background. And Bengali background, generally they eat fish and other things. And they're stopping your spirituality, but your mind is saying to go to Vrindavan and settle over there and practice spirituality. This is your question. Then how my family persons are not understanding me, how to practice this spirituality. Regarding coming back to your question, Mataji, generally right time will come, Mataji. Krishna from the bottom of the heart direct you. Till that time, you please wait, Mataji. Generally, especially Mataji should be under the protection of fathers. Generally, at initial stage, before marriage, till the marriage, they should be under the protection of parents. And when marriages happen, you have to be under the protection of husband. Okay, and if when husband sometimes after some time, if he is no more, then you have to be protection under the son, Mataji. But wherever you are, you try to practice spirituality, Mataji. If your heart is very sincere that yes, definitely I want to come to Vrindavan, I want to practice spirituality, Krishna will direct you, Mataji. Don't worry about it. Okay, you practice spirituality wherever you are right now.
Okay, Prabhuji. I will try, but my mind is always in Vrindavan. So I don't know, like I want to disconnect all the people. Whenever I wake up and all, like whatever I did the lifetime job and 9 to 5 job I am doing, or I am doing any household work also, my mind is only in Vrindavan and I want to go there and I want do seva and all, everything. I don't know what to do.
Very nice thoughts you are having, Mataji. Only problem is being a Mataji is generally we need to be very careful, Mataji. You are very pure at heart and you sincerely wants to do these things. But in society, many bad people are there. We have to consider them also. Okay, you are like a jewel. We need to make it in a safe place. That's the reason generally Acharya says Mataji should be under the protection. Okay, you are a very pure hearted Mataji. You have the desires, that is very nice. Okay, I know many people in Vrindavan, along with the family, they are staying over there. They convinced their family to stay over there. They're staying over there. They started working over there. Okay, when right time comes, I'm guaranteeing you that Krishna will take care of you. He will fulfill your desire, but you have to wait for some time, Mataji. Keep on praying to Krishna.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji. Radha Radha, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Hare Krishna. Srinidhi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
My parents are pressuring me to eat onion and garlic daily. What should I do?
What is your age, Mataji?
12, Prabhuji.
12 years. Very nice, Mataji. Where do you stay, Mataji?
Armangad, Prabhuji.
Come on. Okay. You try to convince your parents, Mataji, or else bring them to any one senior devotee. Sometimes if children say something, they don't listen. Generally, children's mentality, parents know it. Like children wants to play. They know that playing is not their career. They will ask them to study because they know that as a child, they may not take right decision. In that way, they may saying you that onion and garlic is good for you. You could eat it like that. They may forcing you. You better bring your parents to iskcon temple and ask them to meet any senior devotees. They will guide your parents that not that your children is alone doing it. Many people are doing in iskcon and there is nothing wrong in following it. Okay, your child sincerely wants to follow it. Sometimes if you say, they may not listen, Mataji. Okay, ask someone senior to you. Okay, especially ask your parents to meet any devotees and you express the desire in front of them. Then let them answer, they may listen, Mataji. And as of now, I'm very happy that you're listening to your parents' word and sincerely practice. Your parents will change and they will accept you.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Srinidhi Mataji. Okay. Before taking up Anita Mataji question, some questions are there in chat box. Let me answer it.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
1 minute, Mataji.
Yes.
Preeti Mataji messaged me, Hare Krishna Prabhuji, can you tell me, do we need to be like brahmachari in order to wear tulsi mala? Nothing like, Mataji. You can wear it, but only thing is some conditions are there. You're not supposed to eat any onion, garlic, and some 4 regulatory principle you have to follow. Coming back to another devotee question. Abhishek Prabhu. Prabhuji, any plans to start iskcon centers near Sainikpuri, ECIL, Kapra, Dammai Goda side? We don't have one this side. It will be very helpful and accessible. A lot of devotees do consider. Will be nice to attend next Krishnashtami at center this side. Haribol, I'm very happy, Prabhu. You're searching for one center. To inform you that there is one center near Dammai Goda, that is Rampalli. Rampalli iskcon one center is there, Prabhu. You can go and associate with them. If you need number, you can contact me, Prabhu. I'll give you. Bharat Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. My question is, I am from a non-devotee family. Like I face many problems related to meat, like I wear tulsi mala. I'm the only one in my family. Me too, Prabhu. We are of same part. You can contact me, I'll guide you. Let me check any other questions are there. Hope I answered Bharat Prabhu question. Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu messaged me. Very nice name, Prabhu. Krishna and Chaitanya both are there. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. I had brought Bhagavad Gita and I did not know how to read it. Can you please explain? You please stay tuned, Prabhu. We will help you. Learning process. Who is authorized? I explained it, Prabhu. Satyaprasad Prabhu. Praulika Mataji question answer. Suman. Prabhuji, I am not able to read Sanskrit. Can I still be able to connect to Krishna? Yes, Mataji. I too don't know Sanskrit, Mataji. But we can learn by reading Bhagavad Gita. IVF Priyanka. Consistency and dedication is so important. Yes, Mataji. Correct. Okay, no other questions are. Yes, Anita Mataji, any question? Can please ask.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
My question is, how to chant 12 hours in a day? 12 hours even a day. I'm chanting 18 rounds or 19 rounds a day, but Maya is entering. And again, I'm falling
Give
sick.
little gaps, Mataji.
Give
Like,
little gaps.
if you want to continuously do JAPA, any activity at initial stage is very difficult to do it. After practicing it for 1-2 hours, then give one break. Okay, do some activity, spiritual activity, or listen some lecture. Then again start doing JAPA.
No, I'm listening this also, Prabhuji, but I want to like with listening also, I
Telugu
want
ladinu
to
Mataji,
do.
parలేదు.
With listening also, I also want to chant more and more, because that is the only thing left with me.
Very nice, Mataji. Happy to hear that. Okay, don't worry about that. As I told you already, sincerely pray to Krishna. Krishna will arrange the things for you.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Any other questions?
Hare
Sorry, I
Krishna.
waited for you for a long time. Yes. Neha Mataji.
Questions, Prabhuji, like which is bothering me a lot. Like we know that after our death, we can't take anything from this world, such as money, or luxurious villas, jewelries, and etc. But that is a fact we all know. But I see many greedy people in my life that just they will run behind money, money, money. I want jewelry, jewelry. They'll not like connect to connect to God or do bhakti things, bhakti related things. Like I don't know those type of mentality, and I was just thinking what kind of mentality those people will have. Like that thing will bother me a lot. Even I have seen in my relatives also this things like they just want money, money, like greedy type of mentality. Why people will have, Guruji or Prabhuji?
I'm very happy that Mataji, this is one of the quality of Vaishnava, that is compassionate to others. You are not allowing them also to stick into this world by running behind this money, material, position, and other things. There is a very compassionate act towards other jivas. Why they are too much attached to this answer itself you have given, Mataji. They are attached. They are attached to the material things. When they detach, then they will practice spirituality. You can pray for them.
Okay, Prabhuji. I just want to share one thing, Prabhuji. Like, I have joined iskcon since 3 months back. Like, because of my friend, I came to iskcon a bit, and I am a non-vegetarian. Now I have stopped eating meat, and I have taken up mala on Shani Ekadashi, and I have started chanting. And I have taken up one goal that is like kept in my mind that every Ekadashi I'll increase one more round. And my ultimate goal is to do every day 16 rounds.
Very well. Very
Thank
nice.
you.
Very nice.
Thanks, Prabhuji.
Very well, Mataji. Fantastic and very nice. I think you're a dentist, right?
No, I'm not dentist. Hare Krishna.
Oh, last time there was one dentist.
Yes.
Okay.
Very surprising to see you, Prabhu. You remember that Mataji. Last batch when Mataji joined, her name is Neha Mataji.
Okay, Prabhuji.
You stay near?
Hyderabad, Sun City, Prabhuji.
Okay, very nice.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Okay. Any other questions? If no other questions are there, we'll ask you some questions tomorrow in our group. WhatsApp group, we will send some questions so that you have to answer it. We will see how much you understood the today's subject matter. How to join iskcon, Prabhuji. You already joined. You connected to us means you already joined. Stay with us, we will take to iskcon habits. Not only iskcon habits, any nearest iskcon we can join. If no other questions are, we'll end the session here. I'd like to thank Nikhil Prabhu and Dr. Satya Prasad Prabhu
Hare Krishna,
who
Prabhuji.
are helping us to conduct these sessions very smooth. Yes, Mataji.
Prabhuji, can I chat with you after this session?
I have some
tomorrow?
other meeting, Mataji. One my guest is waiting for me. If any important
Okay.
message is there, you message me in WhatsApp. I'll try to answer at